हेलो एवरीवन। आज का इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक जैसे आप देख सकते हैं, वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस द ऑर्गन्स ऑफ स्पीच. In order to understand about the organs of speech, it is very important that we have to understand that why is it important for us, why is it important to us for learn about organs of speech, and why we need to develop our speech skills in any language. But as you know, this is Ahida study zone. I'm uploading my content regarding to English literature, so our video is related to that thing. So our video is related to the pronunciation, learning the pronunciation of English. So, in order to understand English pronunciation in a good way, first of all, we have to understand the organs of speech. Yes, so for that note, we will discuss what are organs of speech and why is it important to us. Before that, I would like to request all of you to like my videos and to subscribe to my channel. Hello, guys who are connected with me. Let's discuss the organs of speech. First of all, we have to understand the introduction. I will read. For the production of speech sounds, as indeed for the production of any sound, there must be some disturbance in the ear. So, what they make us understand that if we want to speak, then there should be a production of some sound which makes a disturbance in the ear. So this disturbance says that, or this disturbance means a speech sound which we produce through our vocal cords or with the help of our tongue or mouth. We will discuss it later. First of all, we will understand that what are these organs of speech and why it is important to speak our language properly. So, speaker sounds is provided by the movement of certain organs of the body, such as muscles of the chest, vocal cords, the tongue, the lips, and so on. So, this disturbance in the form of sound waves travels to the ear of the listener, who interprets the waves as sounds. The organ of human body which produce speech sounds, some of which are named above. Like I already described, first of all is muscle of the chest, which are helped to produce the sound from our mouth. Second is the vocal cords, a segment or a part of body in our throat. Third is the tongue and the lips. The organ of human body which produce speech sounds, some of which are named above, are together called organs of speech. Speech, according to one view, is only the secondary function of these organs. Their primarily functions being breathing, chewing, eating, smelling, tasting, and so on. According to another view, speech is as essential a function of these organs as or the other functions. So, what we will understand कि all of these organs or the body parts of our throat and our mouth are helpful for us to for many things. Like we will taste with our tongue, right? And we are eating with our tongue and chewing the food, right? But there's another important and essential work that our tongue is done, that it helps us to speak. Yes, this controversy um, notwithstanding, we can use the phrase organs of speech. So These are the few organs which help us to speak our language. To refer to those organs, for this is a well established phrase in all writings on phonetics. So it will help us to well establish our phrase, our sentences to be speak. The organs of speech and their speech functions can best be described under three systems. First is the respiratory system, and the phonatory system, and the articulatory system. So, in order to understand what are the organs of speech and why they are important to help us making a good sound and speech, so we have to understand the respiratory system. Second is the phonatory system, and third is the articulatory system. So, let's begin with the respiratory system. The respiratory system comprises the lungs, the muscles of the chest, and the wide pipe, also called the trach. So respiratory system, with the help of we get the air in our lungs, so that is the respiratory system. It also helps to speak. How? Let's discuss. The lungs, as we know, perform the functions of breathing, right, or respiration under the action of the muscles of the chest. Under such action, when the lungs are compressed, they throw the air out, and when they compand, they draw the outside air in. So the former process is breathing out or exhaling. The later, breathing in and or inhaling. In both cases, the air passes through the trachea. So there is a pipe in our respiratory system. So it is called trachea, from where the air goes and inhaled. So this is the respiratory system. Now we will discuss why it is important in speaking. This respiratory system is important or essential in speech. How? The role of the respiratory system in relation to the production of speech sounds is as follows. First of all, through the process of breathing, the system provides an air stream that acts as a source of energy. So, without an airstream, no amount of activity on the part of the speech organs can produce. So, it is very helpful that air production helps us to speak. Okay, note it down, guys. Next is, now it is not that only the lungs can provide an airstream for the production of speech sounds. Certain other organs can do so too, but it is a airstream provided by the um, but it is the airstream provided by the lungs that all languages of world use. Some do so exclusively and others mainly. Further, it is a stream initiated by the air exhaled from the lungs that is chiefly used for speech production. So, there is airstream mechanism is called pulmonic aggressive airstream mechanism. So, this is all the technique. The parts of our body parts which helps us to exhale or inhale the air, and they also help us to produce the sound better. English and all other European languages, as also all Indian languages except Sindhi, use only the pulmonic aggressive airstream mechanism. So it is important to understand that these aggressive airstream mechanism is helps us to speak most Indian languages. So I hope it's clear for all of you. Till now, we will discuss that what are the organs of speech, and the body parts or the organs which we have, which helps us to speak any language, and what are these sources which help us to speak. First, we will discuss already the respiratory system, the system which help us to inhale or exhale the air through our lungs. Second is most important system that is in front of you students, the phonatory system, which helps to speak our language more fluently. How? Let's discuss. All of you who are gathered on our live stream, I request all of you to like my videos and like my live stream also, and subscribe to my channel if you like the content. Please comment below if you have any query. Yes, we are going with the phonetic system. The airstream released by the lungs undergoes several modifications before it goes out into the atmosphere. So, the first such modification is affected in the trachea. If you try to produce the sounds at the beginning of the English words zeal and zeal, that is the S sound and the Z sound, one after the other, you will notice that there is a certain hum in the Z sound which is not had in the S sound. So, this hum is the result of some modifications in the trachea, which we shall discuss in section 1.33. So, this is the another system, phonetic system is important to produce our English language or any Indian or foreign language. Next is the larynx. Yes, students, what is larynx and why is it important to speak a language? Let's discuss. In the upper part of the trachea, so you can see this diagram also. There's a trachea, which I told you, which is in our respiratory, you can say, pipe through which we get the air inhale and exhale. So this is trachea. And what are the larynx? The upper part of trachea is a structure called the larynx. Clear? So larynx is on the trachea, right? Yes, formed of cartilage and muscle. Its primary function is to act as a valve when necessary. It closes off the air from and to the lungs and also prevents food, etc. So, most of you will hear about it already. I think the larynx is a very thin, you can say, thin layer which help us to which helps to differentiate the ways for the food and the air. So this is it. So it helps also when we speak, right, from entering the trachea. Its front part is prominent in the neck and is commonly known as Adam's apple. So इसे क्या बोलते हैं? The larynx, and also it is also called as the Adam's apple. So next is situated inside the larynx is a pair of lip-like structure called the vocal cords. So there is another important part or organ you can see on the screen. This you can see on your screen. This is a lips like structure, right? So this lip like structure is called the vocal cords, which help us to speak more fluently. So this is very important part, vocal cord, right? These are placed horizontally. This is the horizontal way from front to back, joined at the front but separated at the back. As they are separated at one end, they can amuse a large number of positions. Important from among these are the three positions which are now described. So, till now we will understand that what is the larynx and what is a trachea and how they are helpful to speak, and how they helpful to speak a foreign language like English. Mm, hello everyone who are newly gathered. I hope you enjoying the video. Please like the video if you enjoy it. And yes, students, next is vocal cords drawn wide apart. So, they told us before that the vocal cords are separating on one part. How? Let's discuss. When the local cords are drawn wide apart, like you can see here, the vocal cords are drawing apart from each other. There is a wide opening, right? This is wide opening in the vocal cord of our mouth when we are speaking. So between them called the glottis. So this is called glottis, right? Figure 2. Yes, they are saying. Through the opening, the air can pass freely without setting the vocal cords into vibration. So, this is the normal position of the vocal cords during the process of breathing. So, guys, when we are breathing, this is the normal position of the glottis or the vocal cord, that lip like structure you are saying. So, it will help to speak us well. This is the normal position, right? When we are breathing. The speech sounds produced when the vocal cords are in this position do not have the hum we spoke of earlier. They are also called voiceless sounds. Examples of such sounds are the initial sounds. So they gives us sound examples of sounds when we are speak through the vocal cords opening the glottis. How these are here. English words when we speak. Try to speak these words, students. First is pot, pot, right? ten, cot, chair, film, thin, thin, sheet, hot, and in the Hindi word, the fruit, bag, play. So in the English words given here, some other consonants are also voiceless. I hope it will clear all of to all of you that vocal cords drawn wide apart when we are speaking a consonant word. Hello everyone who are connected newly. I welcome all of you to on my channel Ahida Studies On. So if you like the video, please everyone subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Our live video. Okay, students, now we will discuss about the vocal cords held your ears with your little fingers while producing the two sounds. The vibrations felt on the fingers are the result of the vibration of the vocal cords. Thus, the vocal cords vibrate when you produce the Z sound. Okay, you can put your finger on and you will realize it. They do not when you produce the S sound, therefore the Z sound is voiced, and the S sound voiceless. S and Z. There is a difference in it. I hope you will get clarified related to voiceless and voiced sounds. There is a difference when you pronounce Z, it is voiced sound, and when you pronounce S, there is a voiceless. Now come to understand that vocal cords held tightly together. Um, for this, I think much better understand. And now we will discuss the vocal cords held tightly together. When the vocal cords are held tightly, yes guys, this part of vocal cord, this is our lips like structure of vocal cord, which is in our throat, from where we will speak, right? So you can put your finger on it, on your neck, okay, then you can feel this. So now we will discuss that vocal cords held tightly together. When they tightly together in the voiceless sounds or voiceful sounds, let's discuss. When the vocal cords are held tightly together along the whole length, the glottis, this these thin like uh, uh, you can say thin like lines are called this glottis. Okay, so this glottis is closed, so the air, no air can escape through this. So this is the position the vocal cords must take at the time of eating or drinking, so that no food or liquid enters the windpipe. So they are coming closer to each other, and it happens when we are eating something, right? This is the, you can say, gateway of our air that goes and exhale and inhale in our lungs. Okay, through this we will speak. So producing from this position, when the vocal cords are suddenly drawn apart, an exclusive sound called the glottal stop is produced. Such a glottal stop, which remembers resembles the sound of mild cough, may be found to um, occur in front of a forceful articulation of word initial vowels, as in the English words act, empty, or uncle. So try to pronounce these words empty and uncle, so it make you understand it more easily. In the speech of some Englishmans, it can also occur in place of the P, T, and K sound. When these sounds occur finally in words, as in lip, shut, sick. However, the use of the glottal stop, particularly in place of the P, T, and K sounds in English, is generally not approved of. So, this is the type when the vocal cord held tightly together. So, when it comes tightly together when we are eating or taking our food. So, this is all about it. Mm, hello, Simmer. Uh, thank you for your comment. And all of you are requested. You are gathered in our live that do subscribe to my channel and visit my channel. And if you like the content, you can um, place a comment below. Okay, so now we will discuss the articulatory system, all of you. I hope you will enjoying the video. Do like, share, and subscribe my channel. What is articulatory system? So before that, we will discuss that there are three systems which are helpful in producing the sound, a good sound. So first is the respiratory system, which we will discuss already, and now we are going to discuss the articulatory system. What is it? Let's discuss. So, after passing through the larynx, the airstream is further modified by the various shapes assumed by the organs of speeches speech laying above the larynx. So before that, we will discuss that what is larynx. Larynx is a part in our throat, right? So airstream is going mm, through that larynx, and it goes to, before it passes, what happened out into the atmosphere, and every such modification affords the quality of a sound produced. These organs of speech together, wait a minute, articulatory system, the organs of speech we will discuss before come together, right? They come together constituting, so these are called articulatory system. It helps in producing the um, it helps in producing the language, just speech coherently. Now we will discuss the pharynx. Later we will discuss the larynx. Now we will discuss the pharynx. Okay, stay tuned to our studies.